So first, what I want you to know about me is that I love teaching math. I've been teaching it for 35 years. I love teaching high school. I love teaching college. This is the best of both worlds. It's teaching college level material to a high school class. I'm thoroughly honored to teach teach this class and your children. It is a serious responsibility, and I just can't wait to get this all started and going, and you can just see what wonderful things they're going to do this year. And I love using technology while I'm teaching math. And I'm using it not just to make math easier, I'm using it so that we can learn more math. So things that, would be tedious and tie us up by hand, we can get past that and learn more math. So what do I need from you? I need you to check your Canvas pages when you're watching your children. Not all that much. You don't have to do it constantly. This is a college level course, so, they have to have some responsibility, but, you can still be observing in the background. Let me know if something happened that they couldn't have done their homework. You don't have to give me a long explanation what went on, but, for some reason they didn't get it done, and that they didn't because you made them go to grandma's house for dinner and then they didn't have time to do the work. Just send me an email and let me know that there was something else going on. And of course, they'll make it up at another time. So what's new in pre-calc? Well, like I said, they're going to have to do a little bit more work. They're going to have to do more work on their own, self-starting, keeping track of deadlines. The material is very similar to Algebra 2, but we just take it up a notch. For instance, when we see a graph, it's not going to look like a normal graph. We're going to have letters and there's not numbers, and that might freak them out a little bit. But the more that they can see the concept behind the math without actually using numbers, they'll learn more math. We'll also do a lot of wordy problems. So word problems where we have to draw a diagram, and then based on the diagram, we'll get some data and we'll just do some numerical sketching and be able to create an equation of that graph so that we're looking at it algebraically and graphically and numerically and really the ins and outs of all the math. Technology. So Canvas is our biggest technology tool in that it's an online service that's going to give you where to go to find everything. All my notes, all my assignments, quizzes, anything you want to find, you want to look at Canvas. Desmos is something a program that I've been using to just do different type of math they haven't had time to do because they're always so rushed getting through all their Regents math. And now we can just approach it a little bit differently. And then we're going to discuss a little bit about how do we do math on a laptop. It has its challenges, but I'm going to try to make it easier. So here's my Canvas page. You're going to see the syllabus. You're going to see the units. Within the units, there's going to be assignments and what the notes are. So it's very orderly. You just have to go to that first page and you'll find everything you're looking for. Now, this is an example of a Desmos activity that I might do with the students where they create an exponential equation, they graph it, and then they come up with 2 statements that are true about the graph and 1 statement that is false. And I just feel like if they can create questions like this, then they really know what the graph is talking about. Another type of thing with graphs, is a Desmos activity called marble slides, where they have to create graphs. So a student typed in all these graphs, all these equations to make these graphs. They put limits on the graph so that we know where the graph would have to end so that the marble's going to drop. So this would be the launching part of the marbles. The marbles will come down and they're trying to catch all the stars. So this one would go down here, drop to this line and catch this one. This one, when it drops on a point, it goes in both directions. It'll drop down. And if you can see, there's ever so slightly slant right here. The marble slowly goes and then goes in this direction and catches the other marble. So, to be able to graph, but graph with a purpose, will just increase their